Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back on choices and you're probably thinking, why are we looking at alpha? Because I did a video on it not too long ago saying how much I despise it, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to eat those words a bit because I actually like it now. Now wait, hold on before you come at me, because I know what some of y'all gonna say, especially if y'all watched my last video. I know what y'all gonna say. Wait a minute. I thought you said you didn't like it. You was talking all that shit and now you wanna take it back? First, I stand by what I said in the previous video. And also this will be spoilers. So if you don't want to know what I have to say about it and you want to just play yourself, you might want to click out and then come back into it when when you finish reading it. Well, you're not gonna finish reading it, but when you finish to the parts that I'm about to talk about and stuff. And that's, I want to say, chapters 1 through 5. So, like, after you finish reading chapters 1 through 5, then you come back and you tell me how you feel and stuff. But okay, now I know what y'all are thinking. Naisha, you're gonna have to explain why the sudden change of heart. It's simple. Instead of playing as a woman, I play as a guy. And the love interest, instead of it being a guy, I made the love interest into a woman. And let me tell you, the story actually works better that way. I can't explain it, but all I know is that I enjoy playing as Roman than Alyssa. Okay? As Roman, I'm not gonna lie, I love Roman as a character, as a main character. I don't know, something about him. It reminds me of when I played Immortal Desires, and instead of playing as a female in that, I played as a male, and I enjoyed it very much. So, and I think that's why I like it. Like, everything that makes the character, um, everything that makes the character what the character is, it plays so much well with Roman. Like, Roman, like, just being, I wouldn't say hot headed, but sometimes he has a temper, and now, like, he finds out, like, oh, he could, like, oh, he has, like, the werewolf in him, and things like that. Um, most of his interaction are just funny as heck. Like, for instance, there's a scene, I want to say either chapter 2 or chapter 3. I'm thinking chapter 2. There's a scene where Roman has to spar with Kayla, and Roman's like, he nervous about it. And then his friend Lupe asks him, "What's the matter, Roman? You afraid to you afraid to hit a girl?" And he's like, "No, it's after I hit her that he's nervous." And it's because Roman knows that Kayla is with the shits. Okay, Kayla wants all the smokes. Okay, and he's scared of that. Rightfully so, because he's not a fighter. He knows he's not a fighter and stuff. And, like, not only that, but, like, I want to say the stark differences between Roman and Shannon is just, and, like, the spark between them. I don't know, that shit was sexy. Like, the tension you could cut, like, with a knife, and I just like that a bit more than I would if Roman was Rose, and, you know and of course Shannon was male. But, like, with Roman being, like, with Roman and the female Channing, like the dynamics, it's just mwah, chef kisses. And also it made me like the story a bit more, because I'm gonna be honest, you don't really see people playing choices. Yeah, you don't really see people playing choices stories as male. You always see them play as female, and I know with Locum 23, he says the reason why he does that is because most of his fan base, most of his subscribers are female, and they prefer to, you know, prefer the woman point of view. But like, as a female myself, I prefer the male point of view, because I'm already gonna play the female point of view. I want the male point of view, okay? And so I think that's the reason why I like Alpha now. I like Alpha because I'm playing from the male point of view. It's new, it's refreshing. I don't it doesn't feel stale to me. It doesn't feel boring. Like, even though you would get the same thing you get with the female, I feel like with the male, it's with a nice little fresh new twist, in my opinion. Um, and so that's what I like. And the story itself, actually very curious, because it's like, okay, Roman, like he's hearing, like, he's hearing the alpha thoughts. He's got quick reflexes. It's like, okay, what if his fam what if his family what if his parents were what if his parents were werewolves and stuff. Not only that, it seems like he's getting visions as well, and I found that to be interesting, because he got this vision, because I don't think he realized he had the vision, but I realized that he had like a vision, and it's like, it kind of makes me wonder, like what if his family is like werewolves, but he just didn't know about it and stuff like that. And also made me like the character, because the character Roman, he his his major is, I want to say, environmental life science and stuff like that. So, and he wants to just do more with that, and so he's going out at night and things like that, and that's how he runs into Channing, because he's out at night collecting rocks and things like that. He runs into Channing. Of course, Channing talks, like, I think a coyote was trying to attack, either wolves or coyote was trying to attack um Roman, but Channing told them to stand down. And of course, Roman hears it. Channing is surprised, and that's how Channing gets to be invited to not rush, but pledge Alpha Tau. I'm thinking it's Alpha Tau. Yeah, Alpha Tau. I think that's what the fraternity is. And and of course we find out that Alpha Tau, like, not only is a fraternity, but it's a pack. And of course, Roman's, I want to say friend, but neighbor, is curious about, Alpha Tau. And, now I look at his neighbor, like his neighbor slash friend. I'm just going to say friend. I look at Roman's friend, and now I'm kind of suspicious of the friend, now that I've actually played it. I'm actually suspicious of the friend, because it's like, why are you so curious about... Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all probably gonna see that in the video, because I'm not good edit. I'm not a good editor, especially when it comes to video. So I apologize about that. But back to what I was saying, I'm suspicious about um, Roman's friend only because he just wants to know so much about the fraternity, about the alphas, and yeah. So I'm kind of like suspicious of him because again, he could be like a hunter, a wolf hunter. Um, and then of course, I'm kind of curious about Kayla because one of the things about the alphas and what Channing tells Roman is that if you because in order to get into this fraternity slash pack, you have to pass the blood moon task, and if you don't pass, you turn feral. And I'm kind of curious to know if Kayla's going to turn feral, because I already know our character's not going to turn feral and stuff like that. So I'm kind of curious, is Kayla going to turn feral? Like that, I'm kind of curious about that. Um, if she does, no love lost, because I can't stand her. Like, and that's one thing. That's one thing I would say that choices be hitting and missing a bit is with the characters that's supposed to be a rival. Like, and with her, I can't stand because again, I'm thinking in episode 3 or 4. No, I want to say it was probably episode 3. I can't remember because, like I said, when I play this, I don't be remembering what chapter they are. I just keep playing it. Like, I just keep playing those until I get to like the end, and now I'm waiting for like the next chapter and stuff like that. I'm waiting for chapter 6. So I wanna say it was chapter. Because I did 5. I want to say chapter 4. Yeah, I want to say chapter 4. It was chapter 4. No, it wasn't chapter 4. I think it was chapter 3. Sorry about that. But it was chapter 3 where Kayla basically like Channing tells Roman and Kayla to stay like in the frat house because all of the other members of the frat on a a hunt, a night hunt. And basically the reason why they was going on a night hunt was because there was a feral pack of wolves basically coming into their territory. So of course, they have to go and get rid of them. And so of course, Roman and Shannon are like, arguing. Of course, Roman goes back in his room because, he can't do nothing about it. And then like a few hours later, he comes back downstairs. Kayla's there, and Kayla has the keys, and then Roman's like, okay, where are you going? Type of, like, he's like, where are you going? But you going to break the rules? And then Kayla's like, yeah, like, basically Kayla played on Roman's heartstring because, like, she gets him in the car, they drive, and she tells Roman to go and get the, the first aid kit out of the trunk because she's worried that like that like everyone's going to be like people are getting hurt, so she's worried. Like again, she's playing on his heartstring. Of course, he gets out the trunk. Gets out of the car and goes to the trunk, and this bitch pulls off. I was like, I knew it. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I was so pissed off. I wanted to punch her myself. I really did. Because it's like, bitch, how you gonna leave? Ugh. The nerve, the galls, the balls, the audacity. Oh my goodness. And of course, Roman's like, I'm an idiot. He was, because it's like, damn. It's like, because you can't stop it. You can't stop it if you tried. Like, Roman was gonna get in that car and, And so now he's like in the dark. He has to walk back to the frat house. And before he can even get there, a feral wolf just attacks him. And of course, he's doing the best to defend himself. And by the grace of God, Channing comes out of nowhere and attacks the feral. And of course, dominates the wolf and basically tells the wolf to get off her territory. And the wolf obliged. And of course, Channing turns on Roman and things like that. Especially like when they get back to the frat house and he's trying to talk to her. She not feeling it and stuff like that. And like, once he like actually like follows her down to the cellar with the basement and she's drinking wine and stuff and he's again trying to talk to her, she gets mad. She's like telling him like, you don't listen and stuff like that. And he's trying to tell her like, first of all, I was ticked off that he didn't really like tell the truth. Like, okay, first, like, I was pissed off at that. Like, he didn't tell her the straight on truth. He didn't tell her that him and Kayla got worried. They went together to like see if anybody from the pack needed help, but Kayla took off on him and left him there like stranded. So he didn't tell her that and stuff like that. He was just apologizing for like breaking the rules and stuff like that. And of course, she says like, she makes it known like she's the alpha and he's supposed to listen. And of course, he's like, he knows that, but he was worried. And then it's like, he finds out that like Channing was really worried about him. And if something would have happened, she wouldn't have known what to do. And of course, this is driving her crazy because as an alpha, she shouldn't be worrying about Roman. Her worrying should be about all of the members of her pack, not just Roman, but it seems like she's favoring him, which I'm gonna be honest, baby girl, get over it. Like, you in love with Roman. You don't want to admit it, I get it. But you in love with Roman. Just get over it, baby girl. Just get over it. But anyway, and of course, they are heated, and of course they have a little moment, and the little moment that they had, even though they didn't go all the way, they still was able to get satisfaction out of it by doing a little a little doing a little hunching and stuff. And of course, because she got off and things like that, she's feeling some type of way because she's like, and she also realized that they almost went all the way. And of course, that's making her feel some type of way. And of course, Roman's like he's excited and stuff because he already know he's falling for Channing. Like, he already know he's falling for her. Like, he already knows. He's like, yep. Like, especially at the end, he's like, oh my God, am I falling for Channing? And it's like, yeah, my guy, you falling for her. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But the moment is just so beautiful to me. And I was like, damn. It was so nice and intense. I like it. And of course, Roman's trying to break down Channing walls, which, like, Channing has a reason to be guarded. Again, she's the alpha, like, she's the leader. Like, everyone looks to her. She can't fumble the ball. She can't. So, of course, she's worried and she's nervous and she's scared because she has feelings for Roman, and she feels like, okay, having feelings for him will make her fumble the ball. And of course, he's trying to let her know that no, it's not going to make her fumble the ball and stuff. She can still care about people and care about him too. And, um, and again, like I said, um, uh, like, again, their relationship to me, like, their dynamic is very interesting and fascinating to see and play out. And so I like that. And chapter 1 through 5, I actually enjoyed. Again, like I said, I enjoy it more because I'm playing as Roman. And I can't wait for chapter 6, because in chapter 5, Roman decides that the frat, because another thing that the frat doesn't do, the frat doesn't fraternize with humans. Like, they do not, like, talk or socialize with anyone on the campus. So of course there's reason why there are rumors about Alpha Tau, because they don't talk to any of the people on the campus. And of course, Roman's like, okay, I need to get out of that, so let's just throw a party. And of course, everyone's excited. They're throwing a party, and at the end of chapter 5, Channing comes in, and she's pissed, and she's like, Roman, I need to talk to you now. And it's like, ah, shit. And so I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in chapter 6, because they're throwing the party, and, like, this has to be like a make it or break it type. This is like a make it or break it type of situation and things like that. So, like, it has to go in Roman's favor, and I hope it does. But you never know when it comes to choices, cause yeah. But anywho, again, like I said, I'm enjoying the story more, especially playing as Roman. And it's just some of the little details that happens I just enjoy, especially playing as Roman. I know y'all probably sick and tired of me saying it, but it's true. Playing as Roman has, like, made me look at Alpha in a different light, and I'm enjoying it more. Um, I also like the fact that Roman's kink, because you could pick what his fetish is, but the fetish that I pick for Roman, wait for it. The fetish that I pick for him is he has a praise kink. He likes to hear like, good boy. And I just thought that was so funny. Especially when Channing always uses, like, don't you want to be a good little boy? And he, like, and Roman just got this little smirk on his face, like, I do, but sometimes I just like to push your buttons. I'm like, damn, Roman, why would you say something like that? Like, Roman be smooth with it. And that's what I like. It's like the lines that you could pick for the lines that you could pick for your characters, like, any, like, option that I pick for Roman, he says that shit so smoothly, and I'm like, damn, I like this. So yeah, overall, I'm enjoying the story. I can't wait to get deeper into the lore of Alpha Tau, especially since I want to know why, like, Roman and Channing, they keep going Like they just keep like attracting, like they just keep like going closer and closer to each other. Like it's like they could never like actually separate from each other. So I'm kind of curious to know like if there's any lore with that and things in that nature. And also, is Roma going to keep having more like visions, dream type of situation? So like I'm very excited to see what happens. If you guys have played Alpha, let me know what you think about it. Let me know how you play it. Did you play it um female male, female female, male male, or did you do like I did and play male female? Um Let me know what you think about everything in the comments, what you like, what you dislike. And always, you can always like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.